It's time to go pure stock racing. Here's how they're going to line up. Starting on the pole from Fergus in the Cam's Tire, Mark Etzel Stables. Once an entry, it's the 24C of Brady Cox. Starting in second, out of Waterdown in the Pug, sponsored entry, it's the 40 of Mark Allen. Starting in third, out of Caledonia in the Double Trouble Racing, Sealy Equipment, sponsored entry, it's the 12 of Chance Rogers. Starting in fourth position, out of Ancaster in car number 73C in the Pub Fiction Ancaster graphic design entry, it's the 73C of Chase Mitchell. Starting in fifth spot, out of Fergus in the BT Racing 2-Speed Motorsports entry, it's the 50 of Phil Givens. Starting in sixth in car number 58 from Waterford in the BT Racing Wilds Printing entry, it's Wade Thorne. Starting in seventh spot out of Caledonia in the Zanata Postal Digging Mega Lift Truck sponsored entry, it's the 17 of Spencer Riddell. Starting eighth in car number 90 from Milton in the Eagle Rad entry, it's the 90 of Gary Slama. Starting ninth out of Niagara Falls, out of Port Colborne in the NM Heating and Air Conditioning Niagara Raw Dog Food sponsored entry, it's a 22F of Jordan Wilms. Sliding in second spot after jumping out of the mini stock from Hamilton in the Hammer, Caldecott CM Precision entry, it's the 16S of Mike Thompson. Starting in 11th spot, back to the 22T out of Woodstock in the Driving with Haley Level Up entry, it's the 22T of Tegan Ellis. Starting in 12th out of Limehouse in the CIBC Private Wealth RJ's Muffler Shop sponsored entry, it's the 53 of Jeff Kells. Starting in 13th spot to the Fergus in the 2-Speed Motorsports Ennetville Garage sponsored entry, it's the 78 of Nicole Givens. Starting in 14th, car number 73R out of Ancaster in the Graphic Design Pub Fiction entry, it's the 73R of Rachel Mitchell. In 15th, out of Hamilton in car number 42 in the BTX Vista Security entry, it's Leo Labarbera. In 16th, out of Hamilton in the Car Star sponsored entry, it's the 13 of Dan Cormier. Rounding out the field in the 73M out of Cayuga in the Pub Fiction Ancaster Jomo Media and Promotions entry, it's the 73M of Megan Mitchell. Bennett GM Chevrolet Pace Truck pulls off. We're ready to go. Pure Stock Racing. Presented by McClurkin Properties of Cambridge. Green flag is in the air. The 24 of Brady Cox takes off to the race lead over the 16 of Mike Thompson. Thompson slides all the way back to third now. The 12 of Chance Rogers will slide into second spot. Cox in that 24. Trying to see if he can make a move on the 12, but the 24 of Cox driving really deep into turns 3 and 4 alongside the 12 of Chance Rogers. Cox and Rogers side by side for the top spot. Cox on the top, Rogers on the bottom. Still side by side in turns 1 and 2 on lap number 2. The edge of Chance Rogers sneaks out in front, but Brady Cox in the 24 is trying to hold on the top side. Still side by side for that top spot. Cox on the top, Rogers on the bottom. Give the race lead to the 12 of Chance Rogers. Cox is going to slide into that second spot. Cox now seeing if he can slide underneath the 12 of Rogers and stick that 24 to the top spot. Cox right up the back door of the 12 of Chance Rogers. Rogers out front, Cox in second, Thompson in third. The battle in fourth is Phil Givens, and then side by side for fifth and sixth. Thompson with a big wiggle. He's going to slide to the inside and hang on to that machine. Now contact with him in the 50 of Phil Givens. Thompson trying to hang on to that third spot with a couple of BT Racing machines right behind him. The 50 of Phil Givens and the 58 of Wade Thorne. Side by side for fourth and fifth. Chance Rogers still out front. Mike Thompson right behind them, though. It was almost a pinball between two BT racing machines. Wade Thorne trying to see if he can slide underneath the 16 of Thompson. There's action all over the field. The 12 of Chance Rogers is making that car about 6 lanes wide as Cox in the 24. Trying to see if he can make a move on that 12 of Rogers. They're 3 wide behind him into turns 3 and 4. Thompson on the top, big wiggle. Givens in the middle, Slama now to the bottom. He takes fourth away from the 50 of Phil Givens. At the front of the field, 24 of Cox with a big push to the 12 of Chance Rogers. Rogers can't quite seem to get off of turn number 2, and now Cox is going to slide to the inside. Cox trying to see if he can slide underneath the 12 of Chance Rogers. Brady Cox looking to see if he can put that 24C to the top spot, but now he's got the 58 of Wade Thorne and the 90 of Gary Slama tucked up right behind him. Rogers out front, Cox in second, Thorne in third, Slama in fourth, and Givens in fifth. Thorne trying to go the high side or on the top side of Cox. Cox trying to slide that car to the bottom and keep that Thorne to the outside. Cox and Thorne side by side as Cox trying to see if he can slide that machine. Now it's going to be 3 wide. Cox is in the middle of the 24 machine. Wade Thorne now trying to go to the top side. They're going to come into some lap traffic here. The 73M of Megan Mitchell, and the 73R of Rachel Mitchell. Action all over the speedway as the 12 of Chance Rogers trying to hang on here as we're 12 laps into this 25-lap feature event. If it keeps up like this, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of the race. Thorne on the outside to the top spot with a 4-wheel slide. Rogers goes around in the middle of 3 and 4. Big hit. Oh my goodness. 12 of Chance Rogers stuck in the middle of that giant mess as the leaders trying to get around some lap traffic. The 58 of Wade Thorne will lead the field back to green. The 24 of Brady Cox on the outside. The Bennett GM Chevrolet pace truck pulls off. We're ready to refire here on lap number 12 of 25. Green flag is back in the air. Bit of a bottleneck restart there for a few drivers, but everybody sorts themselves out here. The 58 of Wade Thorne on the bottom. Brady Cox and the 24 on the outside. Big move for fourth as the 50 of Phil Givens slams that bright pink number 50 up alongside the 22F of Jordan Wilms, and he's going to take that 4th spot away. Now Brady Cox and the 24 fighting tough on the outside. Cox on the top, Slama on the bottom. Slama slides up into the 9, the 24 of Cox. They make contact. Down the front straightaway, Cox now going to be in the middle, 3 wide. They sort themselves out here as Wade Thorne is looking and smiling as he looks in the rearview mirror as these cars are all tangling here for that second on back spot. Gary Slama holds the 2nd spot now, but Jordan Wilms and Phil Givens are side by side behind him. Then Brady Cox and Spencer Riddell all tucked up right nose to tail as well. It is a battle. 90 of Slama sliding in the middle of turns 3 and 4. They're going to be 3 wide once again. Leo Labarbera now. The problems with the 90 of Slama is it looks like he might have a tire going down. Looks like he's got a left rear tire potentially down on that 90 car. Tough break for the 17 of Spencer Riddell as he got caught up behind him. But Gary Slama on that 90 car, problems. Might be a right rear down on that 90 machine. He's going to try to bring that car to the pit area. 90 of Gary Slama pulls off here on lap number 18 of this 25-lap feature event. Wade Thorne still occupies the top spot in second. The 22F of Jordan Wilms. Third will be the 50 of Phil Givens. And Brady Cox in the 24 is right tucked up against the back bumper of that 50 machine. Cox is all over the back door of that bright pink number 50. Then running in the fifth spot, the 42 of Leo Labarbera. Sixth, the 73 of Chase Mitchell. Seventh will be the 17 of Spencer Riddell. Eighth, the 16 of Mike Thompson. Ninth, the 22 T of Tegan Ellis. 11th, the 13th of Dan Cormier. Then the 12 of Chance Rogers, the 73R of Rachel Mitchell, and then the 73M of Megan Mitchell. 5 laps to go here. 21 laps in the book. So 4 laps to go for the 58 of Wade Thorne, who's opened up about a straightaway lead. After all that excitement, Wade Thorne scoots away, and he's opened up a straightaway lead over that 22F of Jordan Wilms. This time down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Thorne's going to see the 2 to go sign at the line. The battle for fourth is heating up, though, as Leo Labarbera looks to the inside on Brady Cox. Side by side for fourth and fifth now as they touch coming off of turn 4. Cox and Labarbera slide together. Now Cox is going to be stuck on the outside. Chase Mitchell looking to the bottom, and then the 17 of Spencer Riddell joins the party as well. White flag in the air, final time around for a race leader, the 58 of Wade Thorne. See, fires down the back straightaway for the final time into turns 3 and 4. Off of turn 4, checkered flag in the air, feature win goes to the 58 of Wade Thorne. Coming home in second, the 22F of Jordan Wilms. Third, the 50 of Phil Givens. Fourth will be the 42 of Leo Labarbera. And in fifth, the 73C of Chase Mitchell. We'll head down to Quick Victory Lane and grab a word with our feature winner, the 58 of Wade Thorne. Down here in Quick Victory Lane, fans, put your hands together for your feature winner, the 58 of Wade Thorne. We'll grab a word here with Wade. Wade, there was a lot of cars. You had to kind of work for that one, and then at the end, you found yourself all by yourself out front. How was this 58 working tonight?
We got this thing really turned up in practice, and I knew once I got out by myself, we were going to pull away, and it was just a tough fight getting to the field. Brady Cox was flying. I saw Wilms on my bumper for a while, and Gary, this division is getting so tight. It's so much fun to race in it.
I know you guys got a lot of sponsors. Who do you want to give a shout out here for getting you guys to victory lane?
I got to thank my dad, of course. He's been setting this thing up all day. We made a couple tire pressure adjustments, found some more speed. And, of course, the car owner, Chris Lawrence, he sent me up here to get trophies and money for him all season, so we got to keep doing that.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause for your feature winner, the 58 of Wade Thorne?